Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing great. I feel like everything looks weird today, but I am keeping it that way. I keep checking the viewfinder just to make sure because I need to use the new, I got a new tripod, literally, but I haven't used it because honestly I got no explanation as to why. I just haven't. I keep using the old one, which I should throw away, but I don't want to throw it away without trying the new one. But it just looks, I got no explanation as to why I need to. It should work, but if it works, I'm throwing this one out because I need to keep looking at the viewfinder because it is broken and it just keeps moving when it shouldn't move, you know. We'll see. I'm gonna keep looking to make sure it doesn't move. Today we are going to be watching Apink, Love Me More. This is the comeback that they have done after a while. I feel like they haven't done a comeback together in a while now. I do know they signed with a company, with us, I think it was. I don't know if it is all the members that signed with this company or some of them, but I think this comeback is under that one, so it's not really under the company that they were before. It's very surprising. Usually that's how it goes, but I'm guessing not. And again, I'm not exactly sure if all of them signed with this one or it's just a few of them that did, but they were able to do that comeback with this new company. Because usually most of them do it under the company that they were before, but some of them form their own. It's a whole thing, different ways that they can do it, but this one I think is under With Us. I think it's the company. So we're gonna see this. I feel like it's been a while since Apink has done a comeback as a group. I saw a clip, it was like a teaser type of a thing that they did, and they were kind of teasing the dance, but you could hear the song, and I was like, I'm just gonna see it. And it looks cool. It looks like I don't know, it gives me vibes of something that they would release in the past, but with like a twist to it. I don't know why it was giving me that vibe, but we're gonna see it. We're gonna see how it is. Maybe it sounds different than what I saw in the video, but we will see. That looks like a little heart. Maybe. Oh, she didn't. Oh my god, this is... Let's go back to... Oh, okay, it's over now. This is what this is. This is like Apink sound, I swear. What? Oh, there's the background. It is just bringing me back to OK for Best. This is what this is. Even the dance is something that they would do in the past. Oh my god. And there was something else. There's like a few animals there. break that they didn't show. I am angry at that. I wanted to see it. It would be iconic. Come on. Is this... oh? Doesn't that's everything that they wanted to happen. Okay, that was Apink, Love Me More. This is just all K-pop vibes. If you know about Apink, you know that this is the stuff that they release. Now if you go and you decide to look into it a little bit more, what they release as a group, you will see a shift. They definitely started with a very cute concept, and then during the years they changed it up to something more mature. They're a good example that I always use when I say you know, changing little by little. If you are going to change a concept, this is the way to do it, because the way that they did it didn't like impact their fandom or anything like that. Like everybody was just like, what is this? No, they did it little by little. There was still a few cutesy things to it, but you could definitely see that their music was being changed little by little by how they were like growing and all of that. You know, things change. It's not that they're gonna keep doing that very cute concept, and the way that they did it was a good way to kind of, you know, show the fans little by little that things were going to change, but they were still doing what they were liking, you know. And I always use Apink as an example when I talk about those things, because the way that they did it, I think, is one of the best ways to do it, because definitely changed it until they went into a concept that was more, you know, they probably liked more and all of that, but it was still there with the fans, and the fans were liking it and all of that. And this one is bringing me back to that for sure. L-O-V-E, was it Love? I think it was one that was very nice. It reminds me of that one. I can tell it has a little bit of a dance break at some point that didn't show, and I'm angry. That would have been so iconic if they had shown it. I don't know if they're performing to some music shows or something, and if it does have a dance break in that little part, I do want to see it. It looks cool. Again, Apink is such an iconic group for me. Now I think some of them are acting. I think one of them is getting married, unless I'm confusing it with another one, because I feel like people are getting married right now, which I'm happy. I'm good for it, you know. But I think one of them is getting married. Is it Boomy? I think. But some of them went into acting, some of them have been releasing solo music here and there, but for the most part I think most of them are acting. Now there's one that isn't here. It is Naun. It was so, it's not a weird name. It was a name that was very hard for me to pronounce, but she was an Apink. She was, I think she was the first one that left the company but was still in Apink, and at some point she just decided to leave Apink. I know she was one that was very focused on acting as well, so I'm guessing she's acting also, but she is not in the group anymore. That's as far as I have gotten, because I haven't seen her with Apink or anything like that after. So I think she just left the group at some point, but I think she was the first one that left the company. I'm happy that they left. I think they were under IST Entertainment, if I better remember, and right now I don't know exactly what that company is gonna do, because as far as I know they got no groups, I think. But I don't know, that is like another topic for another day. But I am super happy that Apink did a comeback. It's been a while. We needed this, you know, to have some old K-pop vibes. But I don't know if this is just the beginning of, you know, groups like they have been together for years and haven't had a comeback in a while going to come back. Maybe this is the year for that. Who knows? Because last year we got a couple, but I feel like maybe this year is the year for those type of comebacks. I am not complaining at all, but maybe, who knows, because we have been having definitely a lot of comebacks from groups that have been together for years or something like that, or things like that. We got a lot of that 2025, so maybe 2026 is also gonna be a year like that. It also feels like it's a year that is gonna be very busy with a lot of comebacks and debuts. Who knows? But this is nice. I want this on my phone so I can listen to it whenever I like one OK pop vibe songs that are in New York. I can just listen to this. It is nice. The music video is really cool as well. At the end, nothing that they were doing was there, so I'm guessing that whole thing is like the dream of Wanda, of what that place want. No, what they want that place to become. There we go. That's what I'm guessing. So they're just starting. I do really like it. It is nice. If you know about Apink, let me know your favorite song. They have been together for years. That released a lot of music, but you always have one that is like your favorite. Let me know if you got one, if you know about Apink. If this is your first time hearing about Apink, I suggest you go and check their music out. Again, they started with a very cute concept if you go to the very beginning, but throughout the years they changed it into something more mature. So I think there's something for everybody there that they have released. So let me know if you go and, you know, check out their music, which one was your favorite. Are you excited that they did a canvas as a group? Are you happy? Have you seen the things that they have been doing solo wise? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing great, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.